Hey, it's Scott on the road with Midpoint Highlands. Today I'm down in Thomasville, Georgia with my friend Jessica here at Sweetgrass Dairy. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight on our cheeses from our charcuterie. And what better way to do it than to let my friend here tell us about how they started and get a little bit more personable and see where your money goes when you eat. It doesn't just stay in Highlands. It helps people in other neighborhoods all around the South and the region. And today we're in Thomasville, Georgia. So take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Scott. And that is so true. We cannot tell you how grateful we are for support of our handmade cheeses. And it was made so apparent through the pandemic and how important, you know, customers using their dollars to support farmers and artisans like us. So thank you. Like Scott said, my name is Jessica Little and I'm a co-owner of Sweetgrass Dairy. We are an artisan cheese making company located in South Georgia. And we are able to purchase all of our milk from my family's farm. My brother is now the 5th generation dairy farmer that's farming in a New Zealand rotational grazing style dairy, which means that we are able to keep our cows out on grass year round due to unlimited water and very mild winters. And this just gives our milk this really wonderful, unique flavor profile in which we are able to make several very old world inspired but with new world flavored cheeses that we'd love to share with you.
Awesome. So we're going to go into the dairy. You can try all these cheeses out at Midpoint. Also, some of them are available at Old Edwards Inn and Half Mile Farm. So look forward to having you to come into Midpoint, try out some cheeses, and now you get to see the people and how it's made behind the scenes. So we'll go on in.
Let's go.
Awesome.
It's a great feed stuff. And then all the curds are hand ladled out into those molds over there. So you can see that's where all the Thomasville Tone molds are.
This is Asher. The lights are good and bad. They got to change.
Yes, but actually cheese doesn't love a lot of light, so they probably love it.
This is here. Asher, and what we do with Asher, when we make it in the production room, it go from the production room to the salt room. In the salt room, it'll be in the salt room 3 days, but actually 2 days. But on the third days, it come out, and when it come out, we pierce it.
Okay.
And when we pierce it twice on each side. Twice on each side, before we can get the holes in it. And once we get the holes in it, we bring it in the aging room. In the aging room, the mold will get down inside the piercing to form the blue.
Okay.
And so, but it have to be, and then after that, it'll take about, in these aging rooms, it take about, I give it 12 to 14 days to get enough mold down into the piercing to put the blue. That's when I put it in the bag.
Okay.
And once it goes in the bag, I'll put it in the bag. Like you see this one, it has that liquid in it.
Right.
And it pulls that liquid out to keep the cheese soft. Like you can feel that, it's a soft cheese. So once that liquid get a certain liquid in there, I change the bag out. I don't want it to sit in that liquid too long.
Okay.
So I change the bag out, and once I change the bag out, I constantly do that until it's time to move it out and sell it.
Okay. Excellent.
I basically babysits the cheese. I'm like a nursery.
Yeah.
And I take care of all the cheeses in the aging room.
Okay.
I basically put culture on them. I get a culture, and it's a DH culture. Mix it with water and sea salt, and I age and I smooth it out over the cheeses to form a shell around the cheese. It's like a protected shell, sort of.
Right.
And then to have a protected shell on the outside, and then I mold the cheese and age the cheese for at least 3 months. 3 months, depending on the type of cheese it is. Right. I age it for 3 months until it's time for it to sell.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, look how pretty these are, Pat. They're like perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Perfectly taken care of.
You put a perfect diaper on the
I try my best to.
Yes.
I'll be on the move.
There we go.